Hi there, Scorpio. Welcome. We're here for you. This is your reading. We are looking at the week of February 13th to the 20th. What are we looking at here for you, dear Scorpio? First of all, thank you for tuning in to you. This is the channel Alchemy and You. We are channeling here in addition to working with the tarot cards, oracle cards, different mediums. Now, with which we translate the energy. What are we looking at, Scorpio? I think there's something here. You're kind of saying clearly to yourself, this is not good enough. Okay. This is not where I see myself. I'm hearing that. This is sort of, how do we say, even, Scorpio, you're very intuitive. You're such an intuitive water sign. It's like, how do I know this and not acknowledge it in some way, where I feel this is going? I'm hearing that. You may even have had like an epiphany or an awakening, even like a vision of something. And it's just like, I would be stupid to ignore the red flags here. Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation, vortex. Some of you are very attracted to someone, but you're saying it's not enough. Like, I can't just carry the relationship forth because I'm attracted to this person. I'm hearing that. Past life emotion lives in you. Wow. Number 23, you are expressing more. It is releasing. Interesting. Okay. Maybe for some of you, you're saying, like, I can't put in as much as I was in the past. I did what I could. I kind of said it in the way that I could, and whether or not they're willing to escape, I'm hearing with me into the life that we'd like to live together. I don't base my story on that. Interesting. So some of you, you're venturing off on your own. I see you're actually releasing something. You're saying it was maybe a past life, experience. And it is what it is. Like, I'm moving on. I can't make them my future, okay? Just because I feel them right now. We have to both be willing to show up in the now and create the future together. So, interesting. Stay the course. So, it's about being honest. Really, really raw and honest with yourself. To the point where you say, like, this person may be a lover, they may be a friend, they may be a follower, I'm hearing that, a fan, whatever, even a client, but I need me too. I need to be with me too. So if it means me being with this person and not being with who I really am, I have to let them go. I'm hearing that. And just the thought of them even following the path of another, your path is redirected to where it should be, coming through next to past life emotion lives in you. If something was even like, how do we say, like, there's a word I'm looking for. Disconnecting you or no. Yeah, disconnecting, I don't know, Scorpio, I'm here, Aries. It just wasn't in the flow. It wasn't in the flow, okay? Yeah, no. I'm hearing, I had to like work so hard to just get a little bit of like something, like, no. I'm hearing with emotionally, like, for somebody was just so hard to open up with, yeah. It says it is safe to let go. You are surrounded by love. Walk your own journey. We just said that, Scorpio. It is essential to stay on your own path. So, I think that there was someone maybe here who you had a lot of love for, but they weren't willing to be honest and brave and transparent with you. So it's like, you're saying, well, I can't not be me. I cannot be, I can't not be a Scorpio. Well, to say it in the way, let's clear it. If you are a Scorpio, or, wherever you have this part, this energy in your chart, it's like, I have to be honest. That's the thing about Scorpio. They don't like the gray zone, the falsities. They don't really like that. That's not really where, in the higher vibration form of Scorpio, they're happy. Ace of Cups, wow. You're being very brave, Scorpio, here. Ace of Cups on. It is safe to let go. And on Walk Your Own Journey, you're saying, I will be okay. Okay. Trust what you need is there. With love, all can be accomplished. And so some of you, yeah, Eight of Wands upright, Nine of Wands in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Lovers in reverse, Strength upright, Page of Swords in reverse. This can be a community or a project that you're, I don't want to say abandoning, but you're letting go of, okay? It's not adding up for you maybe in some way anymore. You're maybe making like even just too many excuses as you got down to it. At a certain point you said, why am I like telling myself this is okay? It's not when it's not, and let's clear it. Yeah. And so, okay, trust in your new path. Yeah. So there's a new way for you. And you maybe are feeling guided, like your guides are kind of, yeah, it's like you're feeling, listen, it's when you're feeling the karma. Okay. It's like, okay, this is karmic. this whole situation, you start to just see it like, this is super karmic. If I were to remain in this situation, it's not going to be a good kind of karmic storyline, because judging from what's going on right now, yeah, it's like you're starting to feel that the tide is not moving in your favor. Okay, yeah, and you're feeling, even your guides are pulling you out of something here. Let's clear the energy. This is, okay, now can we get a little further on that? Who is this? Who is this? Peace. Okay, some of you don't want to be in karmic situations anymore. You're saying it's too much. It's too much drama. I'm hearing that. We have rest popping out on peace on that number 21 card, following the path of another. Your path is being redirected to where it should be. So, you know, you want to be where your heart can sort of just settle, and you don't have to worry about someone hurting you and being in the fear zone, and you're releasing that. Finally, Scorpio, we have anger coming through as well, like very interesting. Okay, and rejection as well. Some of you are saying like, you know, this person is like hurting me, okay? And they're making me seem like I'm not good enough in my life. I'm hearing that as well. And I have to constantly worry about that and think about that and wonder, like, will we reunite? I don't need to worry about that. Anxiety in the theme. That's not my story. That's not my song. I'm hearing that. I want to sing. I don't want to cry. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting. So, you know, there was something that at a certain point you were involved in, and you really put a lot into this, and you were very committed to this, and you feel maybe even someone took advantage of you. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Interesting. I think I'm looking at the facial expression of this fish. It's like, I feel like you were surprised at how someone handled a certain situation with you. It's like, I can't believe you. You kind of maybe even saw the true colors at a certain point. It's like, wow, you don't, that's not your value? You don't, okay. I'm hearing monogamy, take it as you will. I don't know. This is for somebody, okay. Yeah. You know, at first, it's like, I don't want to let go of what I've, you know, thought could happen in this situation. And then it's like, oh, I'm going to let it go. Because this is not happening. And unless I am pushing the baby carriage all the way up the hill, let's clear it. And this came through, I think it was either the Pisces reading or the Aries reading. Okay. Frying pan, trouble, accusations. Yeah, you're thinking like we're already getting into these little arguments, these little situations right now. I mean, we're spending hours on the phone just trying to get through this one little storyline. I mean, what is the future honestly going to hold? And, you know, wow. Oh, it's Valentine's Day weekend. I'm seeing a couple here. They're walking. They have flowers with each other. Oh, that's so sweet. Camel, apple. I see a woman walking. Okay. Apple, temptation will test you. Camel, preserve, and you will overcome problems. You're trying to say it's okay, but I think you're wanting more to just kind of have a clear cut, a clear break, a new conversation entirely, maybe even. We have axe, forces working against you. We have dragon, beware of self-delusion. And we have haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. So what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is like, you're looking at the situation again, kind of like, it's up to me, okay? If I continue in the situation, it's what I am wanting to see in the connection, possibly. And if this is not your message, no problem. Ink pot, problems to be resolved. It's like we keep having a long list of things that we need to talk about, that we need to sift through, we need to sort through. And it's like, I'm not here for my middle name. I'm here for my first and my last. I want to call it out. I want to be brave. I want to feel gratified. I'm hearing that as well. And satisfied by who I'm with. Not like sitting here like, do you love me? And I have to ask you that like 500 times. Like, no. I'm hearing, get on with your life, and I'll get on with mine. Caterpillar, flag, club, fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. That could be a little older. This could be something in the karmic. Let's clear it. Claw, be careful. Do not take risks. We have feather as well. Someone you know is undependable. We said that. And insecure. Wow. Bell. And you're saying, this is too risky for me. Okay. My heart is way too far out on the line. At a certain point, I'm a ballerina. I'm trying to parkour between two tall buildings. Okay. 2 skyscrapers. That's not me. I mean, I gotta go home. I gotta go back. Hammock. Taking a vacation physically or mentally. Yeah. Scorpio, I think you're just wanting to come into your own. You want to focus on you. You want to do what makes you feel good, ultimately. You don't deserve to be spending your days wondering what means what and who means what, and did they really mean it like that, and was that really like, oh God, no. Love and light, Scorpio. Can we see a little further into who you're dealing with? Who is this person? And what is the projected energy? Okay, ultimately. I'm hearing he couldn't handle his own shit, so he was trying to, make a problem out of mine. what is this? Venusians. Okay, very strong Venus energy, possibly. Romance, soulmates, empathy. They're possibly someone here who's very, like, romantic. You guys have romance together. It can be, definitely. Or there was a visionary side to this. For some of you, I feel like you were thinking, like, those who have a lot of water in the chart, you'll be able to understand this, especially Pisces, Neptune energy, 12th house. It's like you can very easily be like, wow, I can see this happening like this. But, you know, will they show up like that? It's kind of like a movie scene like energy. You know, we have 31 in reverse. I'm looking at the back of this card. We see these little sort of like, it even looks like laces to ballerina shoes. Let's clear it. But even like the film of a movie. So take it as you will. Yeah. Okay, we have number 9, Arcturians in reverse, feeling safe in reverse, Wisdom Keepers, concern in reverse. I think some of you realize, like, it's the timing. It's like, I don't have forever. And I think your spirit guides also, like, are telling you, hey, by the time this person clears up their act, it's no, man, no. Golden ratio, 31, beauty, nature, patterns. It's like, you have places to go, people to see, people to meet, maybe new people to meet. Okay. 33, Merkaba in reverse, movement, long distance, travel, excitement. That's in reverse. Let's get the descriptions on that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, for your support here, Scorpio, over the years. 24, for those of you who tune into you here, your story. I think that there's also a nostalgia here. Okay, Venusians. Romance, unconditional love, empathy, soulmates, twin flames, mutual attraction, true love, open heart, dating, courting, marriage, self-love. Let's zoom to number 9, Arcturians. Somebody maybe was an artist or they were into art. Maybe they were a dancer, something like that. Something. Number 6, actually. 6. But we pulled to 9. That's Gray's short. For some of you, this person was too blocked in the throat chakra, like they weren't willing to really tell you clearly what they're feeling. Anyways, let's clear. Wisdom Keepers, feeling safe, concern. Oh, that's upright. We pulled it in reverse. So it's cagey, uptight, bitchy. It says bitchy. Flippant, irresponsible, irrational, and superstitious. Then we have here 31. This is the golden ratio in reverse. Very interesting to see that with the Venusians. 31. For some of you, you're embarrassed at how this person was conducting themselves with you in front of their friends or family, like the public. In reverse, cabin fever, not present, living in the head, trapped in past thought, constantly on the go, anxiety about the future. For some of you, you were really attracted to somebody, maybe like you felt that they were very attractive, or like there's this dreamy Neptune. You must have a very strong Neptune contact in your birth charts with one another, but it's like the actual like showing up in that space was something different. 33, and I think you said, you know what, it's risky. I'm not holding on to the attraction. Yeah, the attraction is not what creates traction in the relationship necessarily. In the, you know, over time, apathy. And in relation to what your values are, I want to pull on that in a second. Apathy, depression, lethargy, feeling dead inside, in a rut, unwilling to change. Some of you just felt that this was even superficial. I want to pull some charms, letter charms. I'm here because it's tearing in my heart when I'm with you. And da-da-da-da-da. Yeah. We have CRV, T. This is the number 3141. That reduces to 569. We have DT as well. B. NV, NS, IX, A. We have SN. Take it as you will. All right, guys. What else? I want to pull into your values, Scorpio. What is it that you are not, okay, letting go of here? And Venusians in reverse. Oh, this is very interesting. Okay. So this is ironic. For some of you, you were with someone, they had maybe a core value that was like the absolute opposite of what it is that, I mean, So what is that about? Okay, let's clear it. Well, what's popping out? We have MIB in reverse. This is literally stalking, intimidation, confrontation in reverse. It's like, I don't live for that. I don't live for like, you know, I'm hearing the money as well, the fame. I'm not here just for like all of the show. Okay. Alpha Centaurians, foresight, planning, strategy. Maybe you're someone who's like, I like to, you know, it says I need something more deep. I'm hearing that. Nephilim 15, controversial, assessing new perspectives. Some of you, I'm seeing also there's something about nature here. You want to be more like integrated with who you're dealing with. Like you want to be maybe more honest and forthright. We have Anunnaki. Some of you here, you know, there's a question of maybe like actual like interests and hobbies. Like, okay, maybe some of you, you're into like certain types of things and you're realizing like someone is just like not willing to even like at all talk about those things. And it's like, okay, so then I think, yeah, I mean, I'm hearing, I don't like a false sense of like security in my life. So I don't like a false sense of also like understanding my world. Like you're someone who likes to debate, you like to get into the conversation. You don't want to just be like, yeah, sure, I understand, like that's hot, yeah, you're hot. I'm hearing that. What? It's like you want, I think at a certain point you're embarrassed. It's like I'm with this person because I think they're attractive. I'm not even actually like resonating with their morals. Air element 25, philosophy, discrimination, empathy. Maybe it's a business. Gray's short, timid, misunderstood, shy. You feel someone, yeah, was not, yeah, alpha draconians in reverse. It's like, it's super ironic. I think you're dealing with someone who like wasn't willing to do like the shadow work, even the deep digging that's necessary to get to this point where we say like, we can even admit it, like, yeah, okay, I was doing that. All right, fine. I was stalking you. Fine. Oh God. You know, it's like, you can't even get to that point where you're acknowledging that this is something shady. Okay. Let alone like if you did it or not. Mars. Okay. Yeah. So it's the values. We're talking about values here. And it is about also, you know, the third dimensional paradigm in reality. You know, maybe it was that you were very much able to live in this Neptunian fantastical reality with this person, but then it came down to what are your actual morals and values? What are we actually talking about here? Okay. Yeah, and what does that translate out as in the third dimensional paradigm? Let's clear it. Some of you feeling embarrassed, like, why didn't I talk about this from the get-go? Don't be embarrassed here, Scorpio. Like, there's a reason. There's, yeah, timing here. Okay, Can I get a little bit on what the purpose of this connection is for Scorpio? Because it feels like a very intense connection. Feel pressure in the throat chakra. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Oh, maybe you felt you couldn't trust this person. Maybe somebody here you felt was for, you know, not for the right reasons. Funnel, period of frustration, lessons to be learned. Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, so this is maybe something more transitional. I would like to pull a little bit further on that. What was the purpose of, or what is the purpose of this connection? Slow down, pause, and allow things to unfold. Those are the viewers. Slow down now, you're talking too fast. You can actually, by the way, slow it down. You can click the gear. Okay. Yeah, for some of you felt like we're putting all of the really important discussions like under the rug, and I can't take it. Like for some of you, yeah, I'm looking at this card here, Alpha Centaurians. And if you look in the backdrop of this card, it's almost like it looks like of the radioactive symbol. There's something where you're saying, no, like, I can't bear the thought of this, like, knowing in the back of my mind that this is going on, like, that's happening, like, that, you know, maybe you just didn't feel safe even. It's like, you know, there wasn't enough talking about the really important conversations. Yeah, no, oh my God, Scorpio, I'm getting, like, anxiousness here with this card. Because I'm even looking here on this card, well, with what's coming through, we see all these fish, like, flying around. Okay, we said flying around, it's like, something's not adding up. It's like, you keep wondering, are they in it for, like, my money? I'm hearing that as well. Oh, man. Spend quality time together. Listen and talk to each other. This is you needing to talk to this person to get maybe another vantage point. Like, okay, this is the type of person I don't want to be with. Possibly. This is for some. Not for everyone. You always have to interpret it in your way. Do something for someone. Give your attention to another. You're maybe their karmic lesson. It's like, okay, well, here it comes. Here it goes. This is how it's going to go. I'm going to now give what I give to you to someone else because I feel like you're not really willing to get brave with me and honest in terms of what you really want to connect to. And you're seeing them maybe even from their potential. Like, I saw your potential. I saw what, you know, I hoped you would be willing to be brave with. Rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. So for some of you, maybe this was a breaking point, even I'm hearing that, and that was a blessing in disguise. Like it got to the point where you said, I have to reevaluate in overall, in general, what my macro discussion is when it comes to matters of relationships. I'm hearing family matters as well. And then we have here the heart of the matter. You know, it's one of those moments where you say, it's because of this person, it's because of the situation that I had to really like get clear on what my needs are. Yeah. Let's clear it. The heart of the matter, there was more going on than meets the eye, number 22. So this is also a way for you to really connect more deeply to your spirit guides. Okay. And really see that, you know what, like also just in general, there's more to life. I'm not here for just like, you know, fancy dinners and fine wine and like, okay, sure, like we can fuck tonight. I'm hearing that. I don't know, Scorpio, but I feel like you're just turned off. Okay. Yes. You're like, no, I'm hearing that. I'm hearing at a certain point, like, I have to have time. Even just to think about what all of this means, you know? Like, what is this? Some of you feel confused even. You feel like the whole situation is, like, thrown off your sense of, like, center and balance here. Okay. But then you're like, well, what part of this is like my expectation? And then what part of it is like, you know, my character? Is this something that like is my, you know, and then what is like what they're not willing to show up with? Like actually, for some of you, yeah. So I see you were like trying to keep an open mind, but it's like, no, what is important, and you come down and you say it like that. This is an absolute, and I don't feel like it's happening in this connection. So it's awkward. I feel it's actually kind of awkward. Like I'm seeing like all these like air balloons in the background and this like we just have this like triangle. It's like, no, this is what it is. Like we're cutting off the frame of the whole dream, and it's like that's just like all we got right now. Like, yeah, we don't get the whole air balloon in the frame, right? True. Like it's not all that is happening in the relationship. I'm hearing that as well. Arcturians, again, coming through in reverse. So for some of you, I think that there's something here where you want to just kind of like, you don't want to dream anymore without having your roots, okay? Your foundation, your focus ultimately, okay? Like I don't want to be going out there like willy-nilly, not knowing like, will we ever really hit that conversation point? Yeah, oh no. This is for Sun, Scorpio. Let's put it on the left side of the body. Something about art. Maybe this is you even in a project. It's like you're feeling too vulnerable. I'm hearing it's scary to think that I'm going to be getting involved with this, even this company, and like, you know, they're not even telling me ahead of time, like, what the plan is. Like, I can't. I'm hearing that. I'm seeing a woman in purple here. Some of you, I feel you want to reconnect to someone from the past. Can we get a little further on that? What is Scorpio moving towards? This is someone you've known. For some of you, I see, like, orange hair, bright orange or red hair. Brown even. They may have streaks of blonde or red in their hair. There's something that you worked with this person on, something about Korea. I'm hearing that. Korea, Japan. This came through for Leo. There's something you're coming down to. We have here Mercury. For some of you, I'm hearing Lemuria. You have a very strong connection to this person here. Could be a past life energy. Could we get some charms? We have an I popping up. I'll only take the ones right set up. We have an R and an R, 2 R's. N, sideways. X. You know what? I'm going to take those back. N was sideways. It wasn't exactly right. Could be a message for someone there. B. BR. BRR. Burr. Every time you guys check it, it's like the N is always sideways. I don't know what that's alluding to. We have E. We have beer. ST could be street. Some of you, I just keep getting you want to talk about something. We have I, STI. All right, so let's get further here. Scorpio. For some of you, this is your career. I want to see, what is your primary, what do you want to create? What do you want to move towards? We have frustration, okay. Okay, rest. Some of you feel you've given too much of yourself and it's already like, it's past a certain point and we have abundance coming through. You're wanting to put your focus again away from something that was like obviously not working in a direction where you say, I can clearly do very well in this situation. Success, yeah. So I think you're trying to also transmute these challenging situations and just get to the point of saying, hey, like, it's okay. What happened, happened, and I'm going to take it as a lesson. So Scorpio, let's clear the energy and ground. I want to get a little bit further, and then we're going to jump into your extended. That's going to be via the link in the bio description box below. Thank you guys for your support on members as well. It does help the channel continue in the way that it does. You know what? I actually want to pull here for you. Actually, let's continue with that original. Yeah, Temperance and the Page of Pentacles. There's something of a new beginning. I want to pull here a Celtic Cross for the energies this week for you. There's someone here from the past that maybe wants to get to know you better. I hear that. They want to come back around the mountain to you. It can be very wary on how to do that. They're not sure if this is the right way to go about this, if it's the right... I'm hearing formal address, contact, information, number... I'm here. Someone's looking for information on Zoom info. Your future. Okay. All right, guys, let's jump into the extended. Link the buy box below. We'll flip these cards, see what is what. In the theme, though, you do have the Tower. We're going to get into it. Somebody may want to even the Queen of Swords in reverse. They may even unblock someone to be able to communicate something is what I'm hearing. Or they may let their guard down or something of the sort even, or they may want to clarify things that have been spoken of in the past. We'll see there.